Hello, everyone. Welcome to John Baxter Live. Coming to you a little early today. Got a very special show in regards to this season that we're in. And we have a jam packed show today full of technology, what to expect, future technologies. We've got a guy named Donald Dejesus. He's a reverend. He's out to help heal the world. And he's going to bring some amazing information and technology along with something he's been working on for over 20 years. Really looking forward to this call today. Got all types of cool things going on, and brings us back to the question, right? Anti-Aging Bet, our lead sponsor. Thank you so much, PPN Network. Thank you for keeping the First Amendment alive, allowing us to get this uncensored information out to you at home. A couple things that we have been known for is wellness at home, healing at home, right? During the pandemic, we've had all types of issues, and there's a lot of mistrust, whether it be in the financial system, whether it be in the medical system, and within our government. And a lot of these systems are breaking up and breaking down, and it's important that you know this information, a lot of it uncensored, unknown, unrealized, and you at home need to know this. Vax remediation strategies. People have said after 2 years, your health is going to decline greatly. Loved ones of people that did not get the snake bite, we care and worry about them too. So we've got some vax remediation strategies. We've got products that you don't. We're never going to say anything bad about our current medical establishment and the method that emergency medicine is super important. A lot of the ways and the things that have been done, such as vaccines and mandates, are preying on our rights as individuals. As free Americans, we get the right to choose, and we have health freedom to allow us to boost our health and get to a place of real healing and health. And that's just something that you don't hear from a lot of people. But just speaking from the heart, I wouldn't be here today if I had listened. I had listened, and I had went through such a program for my own healing, and I was able to utilize the technologies to booster and foster my health to a level where I can say I've actually healed myself from a broken neck. So just an exciting show. We do this because we want to make an improvement in the lives of people all around the world. We want people much more happy, healthy, living a more fulfilling life. And there's nothing more rewarding than taking care of your own health, sharing that information, and watch real-time people's health improve. So just so much things going on. We're going to talk about Black Friday. We hate the term Black Friday. It's turned into a month-long thing. Let's just call it November. November's near the end of the year. We celebrate holidays like Christmas. And, during the holidays, New Year's, this is a time where a lot of stuff is coming down. And give the gift that always keeps giving, a great night's sleep, the ability to foster better communication and healing within your own family, and making things better, improving your life. And that's really at the end game. That's what it's all about. Sharing, connecting, working with the community, and offering something that might really help improve your life. So keep listening. Got an exciting call. I've got Donald Dejesus standing by, and we're going to do a product rundown really fast. So you actually, you viewers at home, can see some of this. And thank you so much for joining in today. Got a special show. This will be a repeat show for our 10 o'clock show. But right now, going into the weekend before Black Friday, we want to show you some gift ideas so that and some special promotions and offers that you can take advantage of, because these prices only happen once a year. And we've heard that people have wanted these prices all year. So we're going to give you these prices and the products, the information, and everything you need to know about some of the products that we're going to show today. And without any further ado, let's go ahead and get Donald Dejesus on.
Hey, John Baxter, how's it going?
Good. Hey,
All right.
Don. So
Looking
yeah, we
forward
have
to it.
Donald Dejesus right here. Thank you so much. How you doing, sir?
Excellent. Looking forward to this, sharing some excellent information with our friends and family here at John Baxter's Anti-Aging Bed Products. This is an example of some products that we have over here on display right now. You're looking at one of our plasma machines. This is the Royal Rife original plasma machines from the 1930 that we've been working on and actually working on different things. So this machine particularly has over 2,000 different programs. It also you can program it up to 300,000 different hertz. So, and over here we have a copy of our original beds that we have. That's our anti-aging bed there. That's our actual bed cover that grounds you to the earth. So, real quick, just so everybody gets a recap on grounding. Grounding is the benefits of just taking off your shoes and touching the earth again. A lot of people don't do this anymore. We've totally lost the art of walking on the earth. And what happens is every single minute there's about 6,000 lightning bolts hitting the earth. And this has been happening for thousands and thousands of years. So what it did over time is it turned the Earth into one huge electron antioxidant ball. So there's free electrons on the surface of the Earth everywhere we go. So anytime, this is why anybody who buys a meter with us, buys a bed cover with us, we give you a meter because we want to prove to you this free electron donation that's coming off the surface of the Earth is the same coming off the surface of the bed. No exaggeration. It's literally like almost coming back to the Garden of Eden. Because when they were laying on the bed naked, the earth bed naked, when the beginning of time, there's no difference than right now. The
Hey,
same
Don.
energy.
Let me stop you there. I saw you doing. I've seen all the research and tests you've done on grounding. Can you tell them about one of the tests where you plugged? You wanted to just prove to everyone
Mhm.
about the bed cover. Can you talk about that test by plugging it in to the?
Yes, what we do is we can do this. Anybody who comes to our showroom, everybody, we don't charge anybody for any demos. If you want to come down, we'll give you a tour of our facility, give you experience all of our products. But what we're talking about is, and we can take any one of these covers. We could take a pillowcase, we could take the bed, we could take any one of our sound therapies. All these have the silver in it, the silver thread, the 99% nano silver that's designed as a conductor. So when you plug it into the wall, this is actually what the plug looks like. You're only getting you're not getting any power through it. You're only getting the natural power through the earth. So that's the ground right there. Every single home around the earth has one of these. This is called the grounding rod. This goes underneath your building. It goes underneath your home. So all those outlets, that ground outlet is connected to that grounding rod. So this is how the earth absorbs the energy through the ground, and we just plug this into your outlet. But we can take this outside, any one of our products, and we can just plug this into the dirt, and it works exactly the same. The same energy coming right out of the dirt is the same energy coming out of the bed. So you can literally plug our products, take it with you camping, plug it into the dirt, and you will get clean grounded without the bugs. But that's the interesting thing about our grounding technologies. On the backside is the tourmaline crystals. So you have the advantage of whenever your body is normally heating up when you're laying there, or any activity that's heating up your body, you're going to get those layers of infrared therapy. That is going to break up the free radicals. It's going to break up the oxidative stress. The oxidative stress is, you heard of fatty liver, fatty heart, you're going to have fatty brain. Number one killer on the earth is cardiac arrest, where your heart turns to butter. And this is what's killing people, is by the bad fats. And this is what we're going to be talking today about: the top shelf fats, the essential oils, the top shelf fats in the earth that totally change your body.
Yeah, and Don, a lot of people have heard about the grounding technology and all the benefits, and I love the way you explain that, showing the demonstrations. Can you tell us how important this bed cover is, and how and why it is the future of this topic, medbed technology?
Yeah, that's a great question because When you really think about the med beds, where did this name come from? This name med bed came from the hospital. It's just a medical bed that comes from the hospitals. That's where the term really originates from. It's where the feet can go above your heart and you can sit up in the hospital. We have those adjustable frames here, but ours is a little bit more state of the art because ours vibrate. You don't get that feature in the hospital. Where Nikola Tesla said, if you want to know the powers that control the universe, you have to think of frequency, energy, and vibration. Anytime you come to visit our showroom, we're going to teach you everything about frequency therapy, energy therapy, and vibrational therapy. And that's what this earthen bed, this, if you think about it, Earth is the original med bed. If an elephant gets broken leg right now, he's not going to the hospital. And even if a lion needs stitches, they're only laying on the ground for healing. That's the benefit. You're coming back to the ground to get that electron donation from nature. When we were original hunter-gatherers, we always were on the ground, always hunting, always gathering the harvest, always living in caves, always living in tents. Now we've become over-domesticated. We live in a concrete jungle. Everywhere we go is a concrete and asphalt. We have rubber shoes, rubber wheels that we drive around. We've totally separated ourselves from this electron donation that's free. And this is why many people are suffering what's called electron deficiency syndrome. This is a real deal where people are suffering because they don't eat fruits and vegetables, so they're not getting any electrons in their body, so you don't have the energy to fight off the free radicals. And that's what we need. This is imperative that everybody's laying on a ground in that for the natural restoration of your electron donation.
Yeah, Don. So that's great. And yeah, and if you are non-familiar with our product, it comes in a bed cover, right? And for a holiday season, this is the number one gift. You put it on your mattress. But realize we have a stair stepper approach. Not everyone wants to buy a bed cover for everyone, right? And maybe it's out of reach. Right now, it's 15% off Black Friday. So we've got a lot of different options now. We've also got financing, and we've got a lot of different products to get through today. But let's say the bed cover was too much, you can get the pillowcase, right? That's about a little less than half the price of the bed cover. And from there, if that isn't too much, what we're trying to say here is that you need to get on the product in some fashion, whatever you can afford. We've also got these little squares you can sleep on. You can sit on it. You can wrap it around your arm. It does plug in at the bottom. And so realize this is the least expensive item that you can try. And then what happens is usually people try this and they get into the bed cover. So all of our technologies we're going to show you today have our technology included. And that's the beauty of it. And I had to show you that because now you have a couple different options. On this promotion that we have now, 15% off. So Black Friday 15 is the code. It goes on all November. So if you're looking for specials, go ahead, save this clip. Go ahead and let other people know. We don't offer these types of discounts, and we even have a 50% off special. So you can share this podcast and let people know this is a really amazing gift in 2021. And this year, this is one of the most popular gifts worldwide because sleep is such an issue, mental health is such an issue, and people didn't realize a technology of this caliber is available. Don, can we go through some of the other products? Like we just showed what was considered a med bed. Could you
This right here is
yeah,
that's our sleep system, our sound sleep or sleep sound therapy. That is a great product that gives you, back here a little bit, that little product there, you can sit in that anti-gravity chair. You can hook up bowls, you can hook up frequencies. It depends on what, like energy healing. You can play any type of frequency healing. You can play even regular music, but to get those layers of healing in there, we actually set that up, and we actually hook up our frequency machine too. So while you're getting vibration, you're getting one with the energy. We can do a lot with these products, and that's a real neat device right there for $2,000. It's a whole setup. You get 15% off right now. That's a real good product. Then over here we got our
real quick, Don, real quick
yep.
at that. So
Yep.
that's a sound therapy device. You put headphones on. It's got a grounding technology. It has an amp, so you can play your own music to the right frequency. And the sound sleep product has a recliner, so you can sleep in it. You can rest in it. A good 20 minutes will just totally alter and change your perception of this reality and make you feel so much better. So that's a new product called the Sound Sleep. But I wanted to take it back even further because we talked about med beds, Don, and when they talk about med beds and categories of med beds, what makes the purple light machine with the Tesla next to the med bed so important? Can you tell the viewers at home the reality or the actual justification of what exactly it is, because it has to serve justice. What you're looking at is never before been done. It's not just that we have this. None of this stuff really has ever been done. But Don, could you really break down the and justify how amazing the Tesla plasma is next to the bed cover?
Yes, that plasma machine, which you see on right now, we can literally hook it up with these devices that you see right here, just with our plugs, and we can hook that up to that sound frequency machine, and I mean the sound therapy. And at the same time, like Nikola Tesla said, if you want to know the powers which control the universe, you have to think of frequency, energy, and vibration. That's exactly what we're getting here: is frequency, energy, and vibration. You're getting the vibration therapy while you're through the sound. You're getting the frequency therapy through the Royal Rife frequency plasma generator, and then you're also getting the energy from the Earth, the natural electron donation from being grounded. So you're getting the triple crown of layers of therapy healing that Nikola Tesla said.
Yeah, and it hooks into the bed cover too. So it doesn't just hook into the sound sleep. The beauty of the word med bed, two words, right, was some advanced, sophisticated technology, right? That was a deep state that no one ever got to see. What we have here is a non-governmental version, a single citizen as a spokesperson with a technology that has never before been done. So when Don said the frequencies come through, realize you need this. This is what you need to start. This is where you start, and everything attaches, everything layers together. You can get a bed cover, you can get the sound sleep, you can get the grounding pad, but realize you can hook frequency into the any of these grounded technologies because it's conductive. And Don, could you tell about the power of connecting into it so their electrical body can receive these frequencies? Can you tell the viewers at home how important that is?
Yeah, when you're talking about the electron donation when they're laying on there.
I'm talking about the frequencies from the Tesla plasma that hook into the
Oh,
bed cover.
with this, yeah, if you look at this book right here comes with over 2,000 different programs. We can run any different type of program and any different type of frequency from 0 to 300,000 hertz inside through any all this silver. So this has become an accessory to the plasma machine. We can plug it in and literally send the frequency the same way we do with the gloves or any other of our accessories. We have a nice accessory kit that comes with this particular package. We have a sound sleep system with the plasma machine right now. It's a call-in special. We can explain it. It's like $19,000 for this whole setup, but it comes with a couple other things. But if you want to call in, we can just explain all the details on that. We got the best time to ever buy ever all year long is this month right now. You're not going to be able to get any other deals all year long. The only time we do 15% is Thanksgiving, Black Friday. We always do 5% for everybody else. Once in a while, we might do 10%. If you really want to invest in the art of sleeping, the art of anti-aging, the art of layers of healing, then you can tap into our anti-aging toolbox and pick out your desires that you fit your body.
Yeah, and we're gonna bring up sauces in a little bit, but we want to show you some high level machines. Let's show them the hyperbaric chamber, Don.
Here we are with the hyperbaric chamber. Now, this is an incredible device. All types of, I mean, anybody who buys one of these from me, I send people all types of video on this device. proven data that there's over 113 clinical studies from around the world going back from 1940s that prove that this machine is doing what it's doing. There's all types of benefits for this anti-aging hyperbaric oxygen chamber. What it's doing is that you're going from 22% oxygen to 100% oxygen. And that's the difference where, and that oxygen immediately is going into your blood and immediately forcing it into areas that it never gets to. So that's why we show the data we got videos, increased healing time incredibly. We got pictures the videos that we have a lady of diabetic ulcer getting ready to get her leg amputated, got in the hyperbaric chamber, was able to close up the wound and save her leg from being cut off. There's so many testimonies of the benefits. You might have just see it right now. Jay Leno just got burnt. He was in the hospital in one of these yesterday. They're treating him for his burns right now from this hyperbaric oxygen chamber to increase the healing time and get the oxygen in those areas. So this device has tremendous amount of opportunities. It's you go 1.3 atmospheres, and what it's doing, you go under pressure, you're breathing oxygen, pure oxygen. So also that it's known to increase your telomeres 37%, as well as your stem cells up to 800%. Many people buy it for anti-aging at home. This is a part of the anti-aging community who study these things. This is a perfect device for somebody who really wants to practice the art of living longer.
Yeah, and what you realize with this technology, yes, a lot of it was censored, but most of it is so safe compared to having issues with disclaimers. Of course, there's always a disclaimer, right? Too much of anything, too much water and you drown, right? But realize a lot of this stuff is super safe. That's a portable hyperbaric chamber. And you can actually get in there yourself and not need a second person. It's very much different. This is the future. A portable hyperbaric chamber is the future of hyperbaric chambers, let alone adding grounding and some frequencies to it. It's never before been done. And what you realize is that something that's safe, effective, and affordable, typical hyperbaric chambers cost over $100,000. We're trying to change the world. It's less than $20,000. A lot of this stuff can be financed as well. It just depends on your level of credit. But realize if you're going through things and you have family members, or if you have a wellness center, you name it, this portable hyperbaric chamber is so beneficial because you don't even have to be in a medical environment. You don't have to pay $250 an hour to use it. You don't have to. Basically, you have to know a couple things that we train people on. But literally, this is the future of hyperbaric chambers right before your eyes.
Right. And another thing we did with this particular unit is an add-on. You can see the bottom there is one of our anti-gravity bases that vibrates. So with Nikola, again, going back to what Nikola Tesla said, if you want to know the powers that control the universe, you have to think of frequency, energy, and vibration. With that vibrational plate there, you're getting vibrational therapy. When you got the pure oxygen, you're getting pure energy into all your cells, as well as when we add the Royal Rife machine, we can send frequency through that at the same time. So if you study how frequencies work, they shatter when they match the resonant frequency of the disease, it shatters. But if you add vibration, you increase the shatter point. You increase the healing time, the shatter time. And that's what the theory behind this is. We're trying to add these vibrational therapies, energy therapies, and frequencies all at once. So you're seeing that in a lot of our products, whether it's the sound therapy, the hyperbaric chamber, whether it's our massage chairs. You can get in any one of our massage chairs.
Go through the massage chair, Don. Go through that massage chair. Massage chair fast.
See the massage chairs?
This is a full body massage chair. It's a 3-dimensional, so it gets you at 45-degree angles. Regular massage chairs just use your body weight to go up and down your back. These massage chairs hold your arms down. They pin your shoulders back. You can actually, in these massage chairs, if they flip you upside down, you still stay in the chair. So it fits like a glove, and it gives active tissue mobilization. So if you're stressed, if you have tight muscles, everything works better with supple, soft muscles. Muscles only do one thing primarily, and that's pull. They also get tired and worn out, and they actually knot up. So the massage chair is super important. Of course, our grounding technology is there. If you're into a three-dimensional massage chair, it's a great gift. And in the comfort of your own home, it works really good with everything else that we have here. We have a vibration plate machine. If you guys have never seen one next door to the massage chair, you can actually stand on this machine. 10 minutes on this machine equals an hour of exercise in the gym. So this is a total cheat code. The Russians in the Olympics had designed this machine because of the vibration. So we take steps and we walk. Even walking, it's a slow frequency, right? But by having the plate vibrate so fast at such a frequency, that's why on 10 minutes on just standing on the machine can give you an hour's worth of exercise. Anything you want to cover on that, Don?
Just that, the whole thing with that is, again, we're adding a vibration in here. And a lot of times what we'll do is we'll even put the grounding mat here sometimes for people so you can get grounded while you're getting that vibrational therapy. John,
Beautiful.
I'm going to have to go in the other room because I only got 5%. I'm going to have to get my plug and then
Sure.
we'll start in the other room, okay?
Sure. And while you're going into the other room, I've got to tell you guys, we very often do not do this. We're liquidating inventory at the end of the year. We're selling our mattresses, which are usually $2,000 to $2,500, $2,000 to $2,500 traditionally on our mattresses. They're made in Portugal. They have no cancer-causing chemicals because they're made overseas. The mattresses made in America have formaldehyde and cancer-causing chemicals in their fire retardant aspects. That's not allowed in other countries. So very much so, we're guinea pigs over here. And myself, have been in the mattress industry 20 years. I'm not about to subject people that I care about to cancer-causing chemicals for just laying on a bed. So realize our mattress and our bed offers so much comfort and a feeling that's medium firm. It's not for everyone. We have just one mattress. And let me tell you the reason why. It's because I spent 20 years in the mattress industry. Really, it comes down to quality components. You want a high quality product, use super high quality components. You don't see that in the mattress industry because not only is it an outdated industry and a commodity, they haven't created anything new in over 40 years. So why would I subject the anti-aging bed to an industry that is shrouded in mystery? Yeah, so the mattress industry is its own set of issues. What we've done is made products that are better than commodities. They actually have a health proven aspect to them. Now, if you want to show the biohack mattress, Don,
yes.
These are 50% off until the end of the month. So if you've ever won a mattress, think about it. You're getting a $2,500 mattress for $1,250. You're getting a $2,200 mattress for $1,100. It's unbelievable, the high quality mattresses that we're offering. And here we have it. It's the biohack mattress. The anti-aging bed cover goes over the top. And what we have is far infrared in the cover. And inside the cover, the comfort foam that sits next to your body is about 2.5 inches thick. And inside that foam is graphite. So it's a graphite infused foam, which reduces your heat electrically. And so by staying in contact with this, you're getting better energy, better circulation, and you're getting heat dissipation. So this product, like I said, is 50% off. You know someone that needs one, make sure you get it out. This is only going to happen until the end of the month. And underneath the mattress is an adjustable base. You can actually raise and lower the head. So if you ever wanted to know what that was, it's called a zero gravity adjustable base. It is on this antiagingbed.com website. So if you're in the mood to just take it to the next level in your bedroom in so many different ways, get the grounding, get the bed cover, get the pillowcase. We have canopies. Get the EMF shielding canopy. Get the adjustable base so you can raise and lower your feet and have a massage, right? Make your home a sanctuary so that you can get out of your head and uh, get back into your own self care and your self healing. So, yeah, as you can see there, the bed cover goes over the top. On top of that, we have a grounded pillowcase. And so, more technology equals more surface area. And Don, did you thank you for raising the bed? There's no one on the bed, so it's lifting it all up. But as you can see, it's a zero gravity position underneath.
It also lights underneath, and it also has USB ports underneath, so if you need to charge anything, and it also vibrates. You can hear it. There's 3 different types of vibrational speeds. So you get that vibrational therapy. And again, this is vibration. You don't realize how good that is for increased circulation in your body. That's what vibrational therapy does. It helps you even lose weight. It helps you everything. The more vibrational therapy you have, it helps digest your food faster. So this is increasing your circulation, helping up break up the free radicals and oxidative stress. All these things work together for good.
Okay, and this brings us to a really good part of the show. We're going to talk about sauces, but first, I'd like to hear Don about some of these testimonials that you're hearing or you're experiencing yourself in regards to being on the front lines. Don, it helps a lot of people, speaks to a lot of people that are interested. And if you could chime in, Don, you
Yep.
know, give us some information.
Okay, about testimonies, I get all different types of testimonies. Very interesting ones. One of my favorite one that I had here recently with this little device on this terahertz one, it was amazing that this lady was losing her eyesight from immaculate degeneration, and she ended up buying. Actually, she ended up losing her license from immaculate degeneration. She ended up buying one of these wands and was using it on her eyes with her eyes closed for over a month. Little circles, and that little therapy, that infrared therapy with the heat, is activating that area, so it opened up again. She actually called crying that her eye opened up and that she was able to go get her license again. That's an amazing testimony when this little device is like that. I had another guy didn't expect to go. I mean, he just had an operation on his shoulder, and he called me back. He couldn't believe it. Within 3 weeks, he was already back in the gym working out. For this little things, these little therapies, they increase the healing time. They break up the free radicals in that area, and they help aid your comfort. And that's one of the testimonies on these little things. We get testimonies all the time. It's just someone's always calling us, especially the bed covers. We get so many testimonies where people are getting the best night's sleep they had in years, even some saying their whole life. And there's a theory behind that. It's because you're opening up your pineal gland, especially when you got our covers and even the pillowcase. You're, for the first time in your life, you're getting an electron donation directly to your brain. So now your pineal gland is being charged, and it's helping decalcify that energy or that calcification that's there. And usually, if calcification is from the fluoride or calcium, this is how your pineal glands becoming calcified. And if it's the calcium turns into bone, and even in your arteries. So that you don't want to get too much calcium in your body where it's turning into bones in your arteries. That's the number one killer in the entire earth. You're at a fatty liver, fatty heart, and fatty. You're gonna have fatty brain too. It's all works the same. It's just the
Hey
fact.
Don, I heard something very amazing from Diane Kaiser yesterday. Essentially, she was saying that when you lay flat, when you sleep flat, your brain is mostly fat, right? So if you're laying flat and all the fluids in your body are all over the place, toxins gravitate to fat. They cling to fat. And so our brains are made of that. So that's where a lot of the issues with, I guess it's called like, basically the cementing of your brain,
Yeah.
right, happens when these toxins just collect. And sitting up in bed at an elevation allows the toxins to stay in your organs to filter out a lot of these toxins, like our liver, like our kidneys, and so much more. So that leads us into a great start here, Don.
Mhm.
Talking about the sauces. The sauce, it's a platform for detoxification. So we're going to talk about vax remediation strategies to remove parasites, toxins out of the body. And you have no better person in front of you than Don Dejesus. However, let's start at full circle. Don, give us some of your background and please go into how you created the product you created.
Okay. Yeah. I was born. I mean, I had a son in 2009 that died from at his prom party to alcohol poisoning. Back then, I weighed 300 pounds, and I was looking for healing in the Bible. I didn't want to be on pills. So I just looked through the Bible and I was looking through healing, and I came across the anointing oil. And I really started researching it I mean, I became born again in 1993. So I've been studying this my whole life. I became ordained in 2006. And then I had a son that died in 2009. I was looking for healing in the Bible. And what I discovered is there's the sacred oil that the anointing oil is called, is made out of 5 oils. And we have that right here, the 5 oils. And you can see this is just the ancient healing tech that goes back from 3,500 years, where God actually handed Moses this formula and told him that in order to get that healing, this is for the layers of healing and for the layers of the brain. The really first assignment that God gave him in Exodus 30, he said that, Moses, I'm going to have you anoint the entire inside of the tabernacle with these 5 oils. And there's a reason why. All the curtains, anoint the incense altar where you put the burning bush on, anoint the table of showbread, which he made the communion wafers out of this sacred oils. That's the mystery behind the original showbread. It was made out of the 5 oils. And also you have he said anoint the entire inside of the tabernacle. The reason being is your body represents this tabernacle, and also the insides. And a lot of times we don't think about putting these oils on the insides. That's the real benefit. That's was the high priest's secret, is they knew if they wanted to increase circulation throughout their body. And you can see over here, if I put this right here, something that all these 5 oils have in common. They're all anti-acidic, antibacteria, anti-cancer, anti-fungus, antidepressive. The list goes on and on and on. When you put
Hey,
these
and Don,
five,
don't forget anti-aging.
that's right on the top of the list. I had to miss it. It's
The
right on the
first
top
one.
of the list. Anti-aging.
It connects, guys. Healing oils has always been there. The stories from the Bible, healing oils are there. If you're into essential oils, you understand this, and you understand this at a different level than people that don't understand. They kind of see those essential oils, and they might think it's foo foo, but in reality, these oils are some of the most powerful things that you can use to increase your health, and you can't patent them. So it's not like they're pushing something you can't patent. But Don, could you cover some of the ways that you could use the anointing oil and some of the benefits? And if you guys have health issues, you might have to change it up. You have diabetes, this and that. Ask your doctor first. Ask your health practitioner first. But go ahead and give your information on this anointing oil, and I can show it live too.
Yeah,
Uh,
I got one here too. We both got one. But with this, John, I'm going to show people here. This is a food frequency chart, if you can see it. And if you can see that, essential oils, out of all the things you can put on your body, essential oils is at the top of the food chain. Then it goes cocoa and nuts. And then, believe it or not, next is fruits. and below that is vegetables. And all the things that we think we're eating are good, the burgers and the chicken and all that, it's all actually labeled as dead flesh. There's zero frequencies in any of that food. So if you want to raise the frequency of your body, it starts with pouring the highest top shelf oils in your body. That's the only way you're going to raise your frequency. And there's a lot of benefits to raising your frequency. And that's was the original motive of this holy anointing oil from the Ancient of Days. We have everything here. We have the oldest 3,500-year formula, and we got the bed covers. We got frequencies. There's probably no any place on this earth that's gathering as much anti-aging products that we can do to help people heal at home without having to worry about all these problems. We have so many people. You know how many people calls I get with this spike protein asking me, "Oh, could you give me the metals? Could you help me get these metals out of our body?" It's all the time. We have that, and we don't claim to be any hero with any of these products. We just ask, showing you something different. Nobody thinks of olive oil. This is olive oil. Olive oil is a 3,500-year-old healing oil. It's the top shelf oil you can put in your body. Dr. Gundry, 74 years old, heart surgeon, number one heart surgeon in the world, says you should be eating a liter a week. We don't even get nowhere near that. This is, your body is designed for these top shelf oils, and that's the mystery why God handed this formula to Moses. You got two different types of cinnamons in there, cassia and cinnamon. Cassia was one of the old, in 3,500 years ago, Chinese believed it was the fountain of youth because they had two different cinnamons that didn't spoil in the ancient oils. So you're putting two fountains of use of oils that never spoil, as well as the olive oil. And then you got the myrrh oil, which was always the wise men oils. They knew they had to eat it to get wise. It wasn't this, just look at it and carry it in your pocket. The wise men knew they had to eat it to get wise. And then there is the major controversial oil. This is why you don't see this anywhere. Not too many people even trying to educate people on the benefits of this. The other oil is called cannabis in Hebrew. If you look up the original Hebrew word, many scholars believe that this is cannabis. And we are the ones of that nature. We believe that the cannabis was the original formula. Nothing new under the sun. It's been a healing oil for over 3,500 years. It's been healing people from around the whole world. It's just, there wasn't a lot of THC in there, but it was just enough. We don't put any THC in ours, just so everyone's aware. We only use CBD oil. But this is the cannabis oil, and that is originally named CBD. So that what you see right there is the original formula. We only put CBD, but just for your information, this is originally why it was called the oil of joy. If you look at that right there, there's all different types of mentions of the different names of oil in the Bible. One of them was called the oil of joy. One was called the oil of gladness. That's the mystery, because it had just a little bit. It's not like God was trying to, it's just enough to give him that joy factor.
And so, Miss Don, so going back, we hear of holy oils. I can rattle off two. I think everyone at home knows myrrh and frankincense. If you've been to, if you've been to church, you've heard these. You smelled these. These are holy oils. Myrrh, frankincense. These are very rare oils that are almost they're extremely expensive. It's so rare, and these oils, just smelling them, it just brings a different perception of reality. Even smelling the cinnamon, what has Don has done, he showed me how to put them on the wrist and use it as a perfume. He has showed me how to add it to my fasting regimen. These oils were covering portions of my body, rubbing it into a place that was infected or lacking, right? Rubbing these oils in, they can be transdermal. They work off smell, and they do a great job on your cellular structure to repair damage. They're anti-inflammatories, right, Don?
Yes, every one of these are anti-inflammatory. That's what it's doing. I eat it all the time, and I do it just to educate people that you can't eat this. It's anybody can. It's the anointing oil.
It can be a little bit, if you're not used to cinnamon, it can be a little spicy, if you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm. And this is what it is here. You can see that These oils are designed from the beginning of time to raise your frequency and raise your consciousness. This is the higher consciousness call, and this is where the ancients, they would fast with this and they would unlock their brain center, getting into their subconscious mind. This was the gateway to the dweller inside all humanity, if you really want to use it that way. The original intention was a high priest formula, and then Jesus came around later and he used it to heal everybody. Everywhere he would go, he would walk around and use it for healing. That's even on himself. When if you look this up in your Bible, John 19:39 says they put 75 pounds of this ancient oil mixed with aloe vera all over his wounds. So he was actually in the tomb for 3 days with this oils all over his body. He was actually marinating for 3 days and 75 pounds. And part of the mystery of his resurrection was that sacred holy oil that brought him back to life. A lot of people don't want to think, of course, the Holy Spirit did it too, but without the oils, he might have never came back to life because he would have been bled to death. It was the oils that probably helped to stop the bleeding. And that's part of God.
These explain this verse. Do not pick from the fruit of the tree, like the apple, biting the apple. Take from the vine.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
that's what all these are nectars from the vine. Every one of these come from like the myrrh comes from the myrrh tree. It's the gum from the vine. The cannabis, canna, we only use CBD. That comes from the nectar of the vine from the cannabis bush. The cinnamons comes from the bark, the nectar of the vine of the cinnamon tree. The cassia comes from the vine of the cassia tree, and also the myrrh or the olive oil.
The olive oil.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's just pressed and extracted. So think about that, guys. I know people at home are like, oh, oils, whatever. But some of the most powerful stuff that we can show you in our company has to do with these oils. And probably why we haven't heard of them, because they're not patented and they actually work. And if you've been into essential oils, there's many different versions, different oils. But I can tell you, frankincense and myrrh are very highly valued. These are precious oils from the vine, which you get the oil by tapping into the vine, a lot like maple syrup. Am I correct there, Don? And that's how they're extracting these oils from the tree.
What it is they're gum drops that come. The myrrh is a gum drop that comes from the myrrh tree, and then they extract it and turn it into an oil. But these are all different, even with the barks. These are all trees that are ancient trees, ancient healing trees that were used for these Moses. And if I could just share a few points biblically, just because we're on this topic, it was how it was used back then. We're just trying to show you, not trying to be anything else. Just trying to show you how this was used. In the Bible, it was used over and over. Jesus walked around healing people, laying hands on people, healing people. It was used to resurrect Jesus from the grave. Matthew 25 gives the parable of the 10 virgins. 5 were wise, 5 were foolish. The 5 wise virgins had the oil in their lamp. See, we were always supposed to have it inside of us, not the bottom shelf oils, not the trans fats that's going to turn our heart to butter. It's the top shelf oils that turn our heart to a Teflon coat, where everything flows smoothly. It's what you want is to oil your fountains. Every one of your cells is like a fountain, and the more oil you have inside you over time, it's going to oil your whole fountain. I've been eating these now for over 12 years. When I spit now, it's amazing. I discovered this about 6 months ago. But when I spit now, it actually looks like a diamond when it dries. You can try this yourself.
Can I speak on that, Don?
Yeah. Yep.
So water in its most crystalline form is a crystal. Water, which appears to be liquid flying all over the place that can disintegrate and evaporate, is pure water, is crystalline in structure, right? These oils are too, and they make you even more crystalline inside. Essentially, it seems weird that I would say that this is a crystalline structure, right? But the more pure we are, the more crystalline we are. By having a lot of toxins in our body, we're not crystalline. But when we start detoxing the body with the products we're about ready to show you, we start removing these impurities that have subtly gained exposure in the body. The stuff that we show, all the stuff that we've been showing, is how to remove, remediate, whether it be heavy metals from a vaccine or whether it be GMO or pesticides in your gut. Remediate, come back to purity, and become more crystalline in structure, much more like the oils. Our bodies will work better, our brains will work better, and we just function better when we have a higher vibration, and we're putting purity, something that was from nature, in our body versus a man-made product that has never been seen before in this human body. So if it's okay, Don, thank you for sharing your background and the beauty of that anointing oil. People at home, you can get it on anti-aging bed under wellness and then sauces. Um, and we have 5 other sauces. We have roughly about 10 minutes left.
Okay.
But Don, let's cover the 5 sauces, and that should bring us almost to a close.
Let me do this one quick here. This is our C60. If you see this, C60 is another one that's made out of olive oil. It's a high frequency oil. Olive oil is a high frequency oil. It's on the top shelf of essential oils that you can put in your body. It's not approved by the FDA for God. God said it was a perfect oil from the beginning of time. Forgive me. It's the point is that I'm saying is we think that the FDA said it's only for food. It's not. It's been a healing oil for 3,500 years, and you should start your healing regime with it. That's layer after layer of heating, just like an intravenous, a drip, drip, drip. Just take it on every meal, a little bit here, a little bit there, and you're going to see your body change. Your blood's going to change. Your frequencies you're going to have a higher vibration where you're going to actually not only think with your conscious, you're going to think with your subconscious. But this C60 is designed. The reason why they call it C60 because it has 60 points. It's from the granite that's been heated up over 1,000 degrees, and then we put it into the olive oil. And we do something different here. We use 3 different sizes of carbon molecules, so you get more opportunity for bigger chunks or smaller chunks of free radicals in your body. Now, this is the only thing that I could say if people are wanting to possibly help get those metals that you have because you took a shot. This is what this thing does. It picks up the free metals, the heavy metals, whatever it is, it traps it in its cage and digests it out of your body. That's why it's proven to double the lifespans of mice and rats. Every single clinical study.
Yeah, Don, and this is this magnetized carbon and olive oils, and it takes 2 weeks to make a single bottle. So we have vats of this stuff. We've been making it for almost 5 years now, and we get better and better. He said 3 different versions of carbon, nano, and then and then 2 other slightly larger sizes. These negative charge, and that's a positive thing. When I say negative charge, that means they have antioxidants. This is one of the most powerful, and some say it's the most powerful antioxidant known to man. It's removing toxins out of the body, bringing you back to purity, and it also is an antioxidant. So if you have inflammation or damage, you can rub it right on transdermally. I use it with the cat and the dog. My cat's 16 years old. It thinks it's like not even 5 years old. I use this. Every time I use it, it acts like a different cat. It acts like it's a younger cat and wants to run around. It's good for animals. It's safe. I told you the ingredients. And like he said, proven to double lifespan of mice. What's it going to do to you? Get a couple of these bottles and do a soak, right? Start small, get it up to a soak if you have to, but you'll feel lighter. You'll feel like you have more energy, and you'll feel like you're more clear. So C60 is the first oil of the 5 of the 6. We talked about anointing oil. This is C60.
Now we're going to move on to a detox now. This is the STS, sodium thiosulfate. This is an incredible product that the hospitals use this all the time. If you want to research it, If you have any problems with kidneys, livers, need gut detox, this is you have a shot of this, usually a full thing, full meter dropper, and you're going to go to the bathroom in about 4 hours. The reason why they call it STS is for sodium thiosulfate, but there is a funny saying, smell the, you get it. But this is what's going to happen is you are going to go to the bathroom, you are going to detox, you're going to cleanse your gut from heavy metals, even bacteria, even it's going to cleanse your kidneys. But they use this again all the time in hospitals in their intravenous bags for people that are full of bacteria infections to help cleanse them out. So this is great for cleansing of metals and bacteria. Also, we have the STR. Did you want to say anything about the STS, John?
Yeah, it's a great product. So if you, I was only going to say in any type of vax remediation strategy, you got to remove heavy metals. The three products that we talked about, just those are all really good products for the vax remediation. Keep going.
Yeah, this is what we're talking about. These remove heavy metals out of your body, if you can see them. STS and the C60, and then we have the STR. This will actually remove junk mail out of your body too. It's designed. It's made out of the pine and it's mixed with reishi mushrooms, but it's a real strong pine and it's going through your body and it's a strong detoxer of bacteria. It is especially black mildew, green, any of that types of stuff you might have in your body. It's will cleanse yourself. It's great to even put it externally. People that have fungus on their feet has been known to clear up their athlete's feet and stuff with this. So this is another great product for
Yeah,
detoxing.
and this might be our one of the most powerful products. Pine terpenes. Like you said, it's an antifungal. You heard about candida? Go for it. Take care of it. You finally have an answer. Took us many years to bring this sauce line together. If it made it to this show and it made it on options to give you at home, realize that this product is an instant gratification. It's a detox program. You don't do this stuff the rest of your life. You literally do a 1 or 2 week cleanse. You might, if you're really bad, you might do that 1 or 2 week cleanse once a month. If you're a little bit better and you've detoxed, maybe it's once a quarter or more. If you're super healthy, maybe you do it once every 6 months. But this is not something you use every day. But you could use the anointing oil. You could use the C60 every day if you choose. But all these oils are designed to remove the impurities out of the body so that you can feel just way better. Keep going, Don.
So also we have here the silver. The silver is another great product that to have in your medicine cabinet. Any type of illnesses. Some people call this the silver vaccine because it's getting silver in your body can cleanse your body of different types of people who have
Micro.
colds use it for common colds. I saw one of I couldn't believe it when I was researching the number one testimony I saw over and over and over. People who had gone out eat and they end up getting food poisoning. They would have this in their cabinet and it would take away the pain and everything almost instantly. So this is an interesting product, the silver. If you want to do some research on the colloidal silver, and then we also have the bee propolis. This is another one of our products here that uses the bees. And this one could be used for the lungs. If you got lung problems, it opens up the lung ways. And it can be used externally and internally. What you got anything you want to share on this, John?
Yeah, I'm the bee guy.
You're the bee
So
man. Operation
yeah,
Honey.
the bee propolis. If you've ever used antibiotics, right? We've all had to use it sooner or later, right? The problem is a lot of times it's killing the good and the bad gut bacteria. Bees are natural. They got this propolis in the beehive from plant sap, just like the what we talked about, the vine. So bees will get their pollen, they'll get their nectar, and every once in a while they reach under the leaf and they grab the sap of that plant. That sap is a lot like the pine terpene, and it also they use it to patch the hive. Uh, uh, on propolis, no bacteria can survive. So that's why when you ingest it, something man made, something from nature, it's as strong, if not stronger, than an antibiotic. So it comes over the counter. There's no patent on it, so you don't have to have a medical prescription on any of this stuff. It literally comes from nature. There's no other ingredients. Beautiful stuff. Throat, you have throat issues, ears, um, really throat issues. This is really good. If you dilute it quite a bit, you could, if you had a sinus infection, bring it up, but you can ingest it if you want. That's the proper way to take it. But especially with throat issues, it's a lifesaver.
Well, we do have our products here. This is a 6-pack we have here of all these ones that we've been showing you. You can get it right now for our Black Friday special. It's $295 with the 15% off. So it'll be roughly around $270. These make wonderful, wonderful Christmas gifts. If you got somebody who needs layers of healing, that needs detox, that needs to get grounded, you can get. We have all different types of ways to set you on a new way of layers of healing. We're just trying to introduce a different path.
So I'm gonna end it here. So all that stuff, all the discounts, 50% off mattresses until the end of November, 15% off everything. There's so many specials, call-in specials. You can get a free wand or a free bed cover. Find out at antiagingbed.com. We literally cut it so close, guys. I only got a couple seconds left, but I wanted to thank you guys so much for joining the show today. I wanted to thank you, Don, for sharing all your wisdom with everyone. Thank you so much, brother. That was beautiful.
Likewise.
That you were able to get your message out there. This guy is the real deal. He's out there doing it, folks. And thank you so much, Don. And thank you, everyone at home, for joining in. Our next show is tonight at 9 p.m. And here next week, I might be on every day. So lots of exciting stuff going on. Of course, we're going to bring you the right people to help you improve your life. And I wanted to say you guys have a really good weekend. And thank you guys so much.
Love you. Favor.
Love you guys. Bye.